Good afternoon. We call to order the Knox County zoning meeting for Tuesday, January 20th at 5 o'clock. And I will now turn it over. No, I need to call roll first. Sorry about that.
Commissioner Rawls.
Present.
Commissioner Darrett. Here. Commissioner Oster.
Here.
Commissioner Jackson. Commissioner Russell. Here. Commissioner Hill. Here. Commissioner Lee.
Here.
Commissioner Thompson.
Here.
Commissioner Fox.
Here.
Commissioner Jay.
Here.
Commissioner Frazier.
Present.
We have 10 members present, and I also have the roll call for the junior commissioners. Commissioner Vinay Brown.
Here.
Commissioner Jordan Partain.
Here.
Commissioner Taylor Cash.
Here.
Commissioner Henry Casey. Here. Commissioner Rebecca Pack.
Here.
Commissioner Willie Martinez. Here. Commissioner Brooke Bradley. Commissioner Oriana Hall.
Here.
Commissioner Camden Browning.
Here.
Commissioner Taj Bowers.
Here.
Commissioner Bridget Hoppenrath.
Here.
10 members present. Junior
Thank you.
commissioners.
I would like to welcome our junior commissioners. I know you guys are going to have a good time, learn a lot, and ask questions. There's never a bad question. If once the meeting is over, Commissioner Jay has asked that you guys stay put unless it is after 8 o'clock, then you will be dismissed. But other than that, please stay put, and he's got a little something to go over. Is that correct? All right, perfect. I will now turn it over to Director Book for our Pledge of Allegiance.
We all stand for the proper salute to the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Director Book. I keep wanting to call you Brooks. Apologize. Amendments to the agenda. I usually do that at the end, just in case someone comes in late. There are no additions, no withdrawals, and defer to February is number 4. And number 5 is defer for 90 days. Does everybody have that? No additions, no withdrawals, defer to February number 4, and defer for 90 days number 5.
Move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Thank you. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Jay, second by Commissioner Frazier.
Oh, yeah.
And the system is by Durrett, and the second part
Jay by.
I know, I didn't either. So it's Durrett and Rawls.
Durrett and Rawls. Okay. Now we will open up the voting. You may now change your vote. And voting is closed. Madam Clerk?
The next item is approval of minutes of the previous meeting.
Thank you. Any discussion, changes? Seeing none, I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Durrett, second by Commissioner Jay. All in favor, please vote. At this point, you may change your vote. Voting is closed. Madam Clerk.
The next item is public forum, agenda items only.
Thank you. And before we go to that, Director Book, I would like to turn it over to you to swear in the applicants, please.
all you applicants here join, please stand and raise your hand. Do each of you solemnly swear that the testimony you will give to County Commission tonight is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you.
Thank you. We have one person signed up for public forum, and we will do that when we get to the agenda item. So, Madam Clerk, if you will read the first item, please.
Item number 1 is 11-J-25-RZ. It's a request of David Harbin for rezoning from A agricultural to RB general residential, I industrial, and F floodway to PR plan residential up to 12 dwelling units per acre and F floodway. The property is located at 1155 and 1161 Copperwood Lane, parcel ID 105 OC 023-02401 in the 3rd Commission District.
Thank you. Is applicant present? Mr. Harbin, if you'll give your name and county of residence, please.
Yes, David Harbin, 4334 Paper Mill Drive here in Knoxville.
Thank you. And is there any opposition? No one has signed up. Seeing none, Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR Plan Residential Zone up to 12 dwelling units per acre because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and surrounding development, subject to 2 conditions.
Thank you. Mr. Harbin, would you like to speak to your project?
We've been working on this with you in the community around there, so we're agreeable to 11 units an acre for this part right here. We're also agreeable to put in a buffer along the back portion of the property as well, so.
Perfect.
As discussed.
And I did meet with Mr. Harbin, and I met with the developer. We did have 2 neighbors that were concerned. We have met their concerns with the floodway. We have landscaped it up, and then with the 2 conditions that the zoning had. So I'm going to read my conditions. So it is 11 dwelling units an acre, type C landscape buffer, which is a screen along the include directional sides of parcel. Each side of the parcel, nothing landscape buffer strips, may include trees, and we did discuss green giant trees.
That's
for the
great.
yes.
It's evergreen trees,
Yep.
and that'd be along the southern border of our property.
Okay. The developer must post a bond to ensure the landscaping is healthy for 1 year, as not to disturb the grading and home building. We're agreeable to that?
Yes.
Okay. And then we also have the 2 conditions from planning. So I make a motion to approve with the conditions, PR, up to 11 units per acre because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan surrounding development, subject to the 2 conditions from planning and the landscape buffer C. Do I have a second? I've got a second by Commissioner Jay. Any discussion? Seeing none, if you will, we will open the vote. You may change your vote. Madam Clerk, please call the vote. Oh, somebody's voting. Okay. Yes. That passed 8, 1 no and 1 abstain, 1 absent. So congratulations on your project.
Thank you very
for
much.
working with us, and thank you for working with the neighbors. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Next item, please.
Item number 2 is 12-G-25-RZ. It's a request of the SH Build Group team for rezoning from CNK Neighborhood Commercial with conditions and TO Technology Overlay to PC Plan Commercial and TO Technology Overlay. The property is located at 0 Level Road, parcel ID 118-01203 in the 3rd Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? Hello.
Good morning. Good evening.
Your name and address, please.
David Scott Bailey, 11502 Boston Ivy Lane, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay, perfect. I have no one signed up in opposition. No one is here. So Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PC Plan Commercial Zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding area.
Thank you. Would you like to talk a little bit about your project?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. So I have a business in Farragut called P3 Sportsplex. We do after school and summer camp programs as well as cheerleading, tumbling, and martial arts. So this site will be becoming our 2nd location in the area. It'll also have some retail storefronts and possibly a restaurant as well. This is a big project I've been working on for about a year. We worked with the planning. I got a phone call late Friday with some concerns and stuff. So if I need to withdraw, this is the first time I've ever done this. So you guys tell me what I need to do. But concerns about traffic. I did redo some research on some other projects that you guys have approved. And there's a project at Bex Hill close to Bluegrass Elementary on Ebenezer. It's a 5-lane highway like what's in front of the Lovell Road. About 120 parking spaces, which is also equivalent to what I have as well. Back in September, we did meet with all the residents. I had a teleconference phone call with 4 of them that are along the perimeter of this property. Their main concern was traffic, as well as most other people. They wanted a red light at the edge of Sells Way. Obviously, I told them that's a state road and that's not our domain. But my project, it pushes all the traffic out to Schaefer on Schaefer Road, and hopefully to a signalized red light, which is something that the Bex Hill project didn't have. So hopefully that will also alleviate some concerns about traffic and that kind of thing as well. So
I believe, maybe I spoke to,
Gary, he's the architect.
correct, I spoke to the architect. I did let him know that I am concerned about, definitely not about the daycare.
Right.
That does not concern me. It is the retail space, the way that is a very congested space right there. And Schaefer Road is another concern. I did tell Gary that I probably would be more comfortable if we could postpone this for 30
Yes.
days so we can meet in person.
Yes.
So if you are okay with that, I'll make that motion to do that.
Okay.
And then we'll get together and actually discuss it if that
sounds
works.
perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. So I will make a motion to defer for 30 days, and I have a second by Commissioner Durrett. We will now open the voting. And we can change the votes and close the votes. That passes 10. And so get back in contact with me. Let's meet up and see what we can work out.
Sounds good. Thank
Awesome.
you. Thank
Thank
you,
you
guys.
so much. Have a great evening. Thank you. Next item, please.
Item number 3 is 12-J-25-RZ. It's a request of Abdul Raham Osim for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. The property is located at 1402 Andes Road, parcel ID 105100 in the 3rd Commission District.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
If you give me your name and address, please.
My name is Abdurrahman Qasim. My address is 503 Goldie Lane, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Okay. We didn't have any opposition signed up, and I don't see anyone in the audience. So, Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Okay. Would you like to speak to your project? Tell us a little bit about what you're wanting to do.
It's a small lot. We're trying to build 4 houses, single home, and hopefully it's going to be available this year.
Okay. I wasn't able to find your phone number and email for you to talk to you. Right now, at this point, I'm only prepared to approve 2 homes instead of 4. And I will explain to everybody why. Andes Road is a tight road. I will obviously buffer it up, but the only way that they can come out is on Andes. And I would also condition that required a survey site distance to make sure that you can get out because you sit in a really kind of precarious situation right there on Andes. So if that's something that you would like to discuss with me a little bit further and kind of show me your plan so we can get together since we weren't. Otherwise, it would be 2 with those conditions.
My surveyor already submitted a plot where it shows 4 parcels, and
Okay.
we have an initial design for 4 houses.
Okay.
And I'm also working with the civil engineer to work on the storm drain and everything.
Okay.
So we think 4 houses is going to work. I can
Okay.
show you everything.
What is the district commissioner over there with that road? I'm prepared to do 2.
Okay.
Okay. We will need to see the survey for the site distance. And then I also want to, with those 2 homes, I also want to do a type C landscape buffer on the peripheral around the property. So that is my motion unless anybody else has any questions. He's wanting 4, so we're going to do 2. Yeah. Yes. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Oster and a second by Commissioner Fox. Any further discussion? Commissioner Hill.
Thank you. Thank you. I just,
Do you have your card?
thank you. Thank you. I don't know if it's too late to stop this process, but do you understand that your district commissioner gave you the option to postpone so that she could sit down and look at your plans to see if maybe after that she would feel better about it?
Yeah, that is fine. As I said, we already started the plot documents. We show how we're gonna split those into 4 houses and the process. My surveyor already did that.
All right,
So-
but you understand that the motion on the floor is for 2, not 4.
Yes, but I understand that I can provide more detail that I can get for, right? Is that way, for approval?
No, if we vote on it, then that's it. It will stand at 2. That's why I didn't think you understood when
Thank you for that.
when she said that she would postpone so you could meet.
That would be better, yes.
Okay. Would you like to make a substitute motion, Commissioner Hill?
I'd like to make a substitute motion that we postpone this for 30 days.
Okay. Do I have a
I'll
second?
second.
All right. We've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Hill and a second by Commissioner Durrett. Okay, ready? All right. Voting is open. Oh, Commissioner Fox has a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Chair. My question, I didn't see a place for substitute motion appearing on my pad, so I didn't know if there's some other, I mean, it's really just a procedural thing. I'm not taking a position on the substitute motion itself, but,
It's listed as motion to amend,
okay, all right, I'll deal with that later. Thank you.
Yeah. and we're really all learning this.
Motion on
Yeah,
the floor is to
motion, yeah.
defer for 30 days.
Okay. All right, so, okay, now we can open the vote. Correct? All right. All right, you may change your vote. All right, and voting is closed. Thank you. All right, that passes. If you will reach out to me, because like I said, I had no contact information for you. So reach out to planning and they will give you my contact information and then we can meet.
Okay, sounds
All right.
good. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, number 4 has been deferred. Number 5 has been postponed. Next item, please, is number 6.
Item number 6, 12-C-25-RZ is a request of David Kuntz for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. The property is located at 2818 Western Road, 037-19201 in the 7th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? Hi.
Yes, hello, David Coates, 8021 Embercrest Trail, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37938.
Perfect. And we don't have anyone signed up to speak and no one's in opposition. Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan and surrounding development.
Thank you. Mr. Coons, would you like to talk to your project?
Just wanted to have that rezoned so that I can purchase a portion of the property, so it meets the 1 acre rule. It's a piece of property that's directly across the street from my home, just trying to protect my home value also.
Okay, perfect. Do we have any questions? All right, seeing none, I will turn it over to District Commissioner, Mr. Fox.
Yeah, thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Madam Chair. I do have a question. I didn't quite understand. You are, what tract do you currently own?
I'm at 8021 Embercrest Trail. The property that we're here for is 2818 Western Road.
Right.
Which is across the street from my property.
So do you live on the corner there of Ambercrest Trail and Western?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
And you want to buy the tract across the
Across
way?
the street, yes, sir.
Okay. And it already has the house on it right now. Is that right?
That is correct. So we're wanting to buy part of that property, and from my understanding, you had to purchase at least an acre. That's a 2-acre tract.
Yeah.
So we're asking to be rezoned so we can purchase it.
Oh, I guess, why couldn't you just purchase it?
I believe it's because it's zoned agriculture,
Yeah,
and it has to be zoned residential in order to do the 1 acre.
okay,
That was my understanding.
yeah, okay. All right, thank you. Thank you for your answer.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Seeing no other questions, I'll turn it over to Commissioner Lee.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I don't have any reason to oppose this, so I'll make a motion to approve this.
All right.
Thank you.
Hit your little motion button.
Let's see.
Let's clear those off if we can, because Commissioner Lee made the motion first. All right. Yeah, everybody, yeah. I'm sorry, everybody, we're just learning the electronic. This is the first live meeting, so we're being a little slow. So we apologize, and we're out of our sorts. We're not in the main assembly room, so. Y'all picked the wrong night to be here. No, we're fixing it. We're trying to fix it, Commissioner Jay. So is everybody ready for the snow? I just asked if you're ready. I'm just trying to kill some time.
But, Madam Chair, I do have one more question, if I may.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Coots, do you plan to build on this property
No,
at some
sir.
point?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
Does it
All right, thank you.
Is my motion, where does it show that I saw?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so don't we have the motion in a second?
We just cleared it.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
so
so
you
I need to
hit
make
your
the
motion
motion.
button.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
okay.
Now, who was the second on okay. Commissioner Jay. All right, so
Okay.
we got a motion on the floor and a second, and we will open up voting. Commissioner Fox, will you turn your microphone off? Perfect, thank you. All right. And this is the time if you want to change your vote. And Madam Clerk, the votes are closed. And that passed 10.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening. Next item, please.
The next item is number 7, 12-A-25-RZ. It's a request of David Markovich for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. The property is located at 0 Millertown Pike, parcel ID 050-19702 in the 8th Commission District.
Thank you. Is the applicant present? All right, if it's okay with the body, we will move that to the bottom just in case he's stuck in traffic. Next item, please.
Item number 8, 12-F-25-RZ is a request of Anoa Hudson for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. The property is located at 7309 Hammer Road, parcel ID 072-228 in the 8th Commission District.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, my name is Jacob. Noah submitted the application. I work with him at Trueline Land Surveying.
Okay, thank you. We had no one signed up in opposition, no one in the audience. Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA Low Density Residential Zone because it's compatible with the surrounding development and consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
Sure, I don't have much. Client's just looking to develop 3 lots to provide more affordable housing in the area. It's sandwiched between a lot of other RA zoning as well as some planned residential as well. So it would conform to the surrounding area as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Mhm.
Could I get your last name one more time?
It's Watts, W-A-T-T-S.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Do we have any questions? All right, seeing none, I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. With this, how many units are you thinking about putting in here?
I think he's just doing 3 houses. It's going to be 3 lots on the subdivision, 1 house on each.
Gotcha. Okay. Because that seems pretty typical with what's around there too, as far as the size of the lots.
Correct.
Except the one to the west. So I don't necessarily see any.
I think it's got some RA zoning that's like 0.1 of a mile down on the east side of it, and then directly across the street, it's got a huge planned residential lot as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any issue with this. So I'll make a well, if it'll let me, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
There you go. We've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Thompson, second by Commissioner Lee. Voting is now open. Commissioner Lee. All right, and you may now change your vote. And voting is closed, Madam Clerk. And that passed, 9 and 1 abstain. Congratulations with your project.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good evening. Next item, please.
Item number 9 is 12-N-25-RZ. It's a request of Tim Wells for rezoning from I Industrial to CA General Business. The property is located at 4229 Greenway Drive, parcel ID 059JA039, partial, in the 8th Commission District.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Ed Beeson. My address is 299 North Weisgarber Road, 37919.
Perfect. We have no one signed up in opposition and no one in the audience. Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the CA General Business Zone because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and provides a compatible transition of land use intensity.
Thank you. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your project?
Sure, I'm the surveyor representing Tim. He owns the fencing company next door, and him and his wife are just looking to put a small commercial business in. They're not even sure what they want to put in yet. They just want to work towards that.
Okay. Do we have any questions? All right, seeing none, I will turn this over to District Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. After speaking with Director Brooks, and obviously this is a down zoning from industrial to CA, I'd like just to make a motion to approve.
Thank you. I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Thompson, second by Commissioner Fox. Voting is now open. You may now change your vote. And voting is closed, Madam Clerk.
Item number 10.
Thank you.
That passed. I'm sorry. Congratulations. Good luck with your project. I'm sorry.
Item number 10 is 12-E-25-RZ. It's a request of William Dale Roten for rezoning from A agricultural to RA low-density residential. The property is located at 611 West Governor John Sevier Highway, parcel ID 137-14401 in the 9th Commission District.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Give your name and address, please.
It's Dale Roten, 4315 French Road, Knoxville.
Thank you. And we have no one signed up to speak and no one's in opposition. Director Brooks.
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the RA low-density residential zone because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and surrounding development, subject to 1 condition.
Thank you. Would you like to speak to your project?
No, the condition is this. I think a tree line around the highway to protect that, and of course I agree to do that and appreciate your support.
What are you planning on putting on the property?
Just some single dwelling houses.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Commissioner Thompson? Okay.
Takes 2 buttons to speak now.
I can read your mind.
So this is the same property that you had before us before.
That's correct.
What's changed now? The plan you had now versus what you want to do.
Well, before it was RB, which is all the zoning around it is RB. There's one up from it that's actually 18 units per acre, and I was going to do 7 However, it didn't pass. Y'all required I put the two lots together as well, which I did. So now I'm just restricting it down to either 3 or 4 lots, depends on what the surveyor says I can put on it, to meet our restrictions.
Okay. And obviously, the opposition that was here before is not here now, so.
No, he's not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Durant?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I had the same question. So how many houses are you looking to put on this property?
Well, depending on the number of lots, of course, I get. They're restricted on so much road frontage you gotta have for the sewer line, et cetera. But hopefully I get 3 to 4 lots.
Okay.
And there may be one that I can get a duplex on if I, present it to the use on review. I don't know that they will or won't or how it looks, but I have to have that survey done to see how it lays out on how many lots I can actually get.
Okay. Do you have a goal in mind?
I would love to get 4 or 5,
Okay.
hopefully. I mean, I don't know. It depends on, again, surveyor and what they approve.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Thompson, do you still have a question?
I do. This is for Director Brooks. Given the size of this parcel, in RA, how many lots could realistically could we have in here?
I think the applicant's correct.
They told me
Approximately 3 to 4.
About 3 to 4. 3 to 4 lots. Okay.
Yes.
Which would be 3 or 4 units for this parcel.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. See no other questions? You pop your light off for me, Commissioner Thompson. Thank you. Seeing no other questions, I'll turn this over to Commissioner Fox.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Well, I, of course, support this project as I have before. And even though Mr. Roten, if he was at 4 units per acre, that's a little higher than I particularly care for in the 9th District. But here's the rub with this, and it's been the situation always. This property has a dilapidated old house that's condemned on it, number one. And number two, John Sevier Highway is in this part of the highway is a scenic highway. And so this particular tract detracts from, the scenic aspect of John Sevier Highway. And so Mr. Roten coming along and saying, hey, you know what? I'm willing to put in a screen and take out this dilapidated old house. If y'all just let me put some houses on it. And so I think that's a fair trade, and that's why I'm willing to support Mr. Roten as I have been this whole time. So given that reasoning, I move that we accept his application for rezoning because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan and surrounding development, subject to the one condition of the screen that was provided by the Planning Commission.
All right, so I need you to hit your motion button. All right. All right, we've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Fox, second by Commissioner Lee. We've got Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just for clarification, there's not going to be access to John Sevier Highway, correct?
There is. There's one.
Okay.
It won't be for all the houses. There will be one lot will probably have that because it's there.
Okay, so there is already access to
There's
John
already
Sevier.
access.
So there's not going to be any additional access points to
no,
John Sevier
no.
Highway? Okay. Would Commissioner Fox be willing to put in that condition that no additional access points be put in on John Sevier Highway except for the existing one?
Yes, I look at that as a friendly amendment.
Okay.
What was that? Can I get clarification on that?
Oh, so the existing access point on John Sevier Highway, but no additional.
She's doing it. Okay. All right, is the amendment going to show up?
I think yours is weird.
Is everybody else seeing the amendment? Yeah. Okay, mine is not showing, so. Okay. Well, I think mine's different than. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right, perfect. Okay, good deal. Commissioner Thompson, are you done? Okay. Commissioner Frazier?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a quick clarification of what type landscape screen, and then also would the developer be willing to post a bond to ensure that the landscaping is healthy for 1 year and is not disturbed during grading or home building?
My understanding is we're talking about like a Leland cypress screen. We maybe need to ask Director Brooks because she could speak to that.
The condition was to install a type B landscape screening along the entirety of the frontage of John Sevier Highway. Would the maker of the motions be willing to further friendly amend that the developer must post a bond to ensure the landscaping is healthy for 1 year and is not disturbed during grading or home building?
Yes, Mr. Roden, does that seem like a fair deal to you?
I asked a question, how can you not disturb? It doesn't make sense to me why you would do it before you did any landscaping. I think you would do that afterwards, wouldn't you? Or no? I mean, you mean put them up now and then work around them? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. I mean,
That would
I've
be per
agreed to
engineering.
landscape screen.
Sure.
I just don't know. I don't know any other way. It's a lot that, I mean, I have to do what you say to do. That's the problem. But I mean, will I do it? Absolutely. But
And this,
I mean,
this
but
is the suggested language from our engineering department so that we can ensure that these landscape screens are installed properly, they are healthy for 1 year, and that they're not disturbed.
Yes, but we don't, oh, okay. But there's more than one lot going in there.
This is along the scenic highway.
It's along the highway. Yes, it'd be one long line. There's a setback of 50 feet. So you'll have it there. You shouldn't have the landscape, but if you move any soil at all, or if they do, you said, I gotta maintain, make sure that my landscaping is done after the screen. Is that what you're saying? The screen first? I don't understand exactly how you're asking this.
Director Snowden, do you want to speak to this?
I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'll be glad to put the screen in.
Sure.
I mean, you're saying I need to do it before I do any landscaping, I think is what you're saying.
Oh, there we go. Sounds good. Me and Terry's in the same boat there. We, as far as it looks like there is a type B landscaping, we can, and this is going to be, it's a little bit of a unique situation because it won't necessarily have like a development plan because is this RA?
Correct, it's all right.
RA, but we can hold building permits and final inspections to ensure that, whatever landscaping that this body puts on, Mr. Roden, that we can enforce to make sure they are complete at the end of construction as part of the CO of the home.
That's fine, yeah.
So just to clarify, Commissioner Vice Chair Frazier, are you asking for a bond? Or are you going to rely upon Director Snowden's discussion about the permit and the certificate of occupancy?
I'm comfortable with whatever Director Snowden says.
Okay, so
We've typically had to start doing this because of issues that we've experienced in the past. And so I will leave that up to Director Snowden if you are agreeable.
Yeah, and to clarify, Commissioner Fox, typically we like that bond language when it's a big, mass graded site. But in this location where it's just, a few homes, I think we can simplify for that for Mr. Roden and get it through a CO.
You know me, you'd run me down. I understand.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Is the maker of the motion and the second okay with Commissioner Frazier? Okay,
yes.
all right. Let's give clerk time to make sure that, and then Commissioner Frazier, are you done speaking? Thank you. You're fine.
Commissioner Frazier, I have it in here
Commissioner
that
Frazier.
to post a bond for 1 year.
It's a CO in this case.
CO, post a CO
Certificate of occupancy. To
For
ensure
1
the
year.
landscaping is healthy for 1 year.
Okay.
And it's not disturbed during grading and/or home building.
Thank you.
Got it?
I think so.
Okay. All right. Open the votes. You may change your votes. And voting is closed, Madam Clerk. Thank you. Congratulations and best of luck with your project. Next item, please.
Item 11 is 11-A-25-RZ. It's a request of Jeffrey Young for rezoning from A agricultural to PR Plan residential up to 5 dwelling units per acre. The property is located at 7705 Sevierville Pike, parcel ID 125038 in the 9th Commission District.
Thank you. Hello,
Hi.
name and address, please.
Jeff Young, 2300 Covered Bridge, Knoxville.
Okay. We do have opposition, so you will have 5 minutes to speak to us, and then opposition will be able to have time, and you can kind of finish it up.
Can opposition begin? Okay.
Has to be you, but
So-
hold on one second. I'm going to
Okay.
have it read. Director Brooks?
Planning Commission recommends that County Commission approve the PR Plan residential zone up to 4 dwelling units per acre because it's compatible with the surrounding development and consistent with the Knox County Comprehensive Plan.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Young, what would you like to tell us?
Okay. Well, my original plan was to build 26 to 28 houses there on this nearly 6-acre parcel that's on Sevierville Pike. That's pretty much it. So I moved here in 23, and I couldn't find any place for my parents to live, so I was hoping to find to develop a property that would be potential for in-place aging for seniors. This parcel is less than a mile from the Covenant Health Center down there in South Knoxville. I feel like it's a great location. The topography lays out really well for single-level living, and that's what I hope to do.
Perfect. All right. Now, we have Mr. Johnson. Hello. If you'll come to the podium and give your name and address, please. You have up to 5 minutes to address commission.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
My name is Steve Johnson. My address is 7628 Sagefield Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm obviously part of the opposition. That sounds pretty bigger than I am, I guess. Over the past few weeks, I've talked to several of the commissioners here, especially Commissioner Fox. And I'm sure that you've gotten a lot of emails from everybody in the neighborhood. We're against this. We're not against the building here, but the density is, even at 4 to 1, I disagree. That does not match the surrounding aesthetics. If you pull up or look at a plat of our subdivision, Crossfield and Sagefield, it's more like 2 to 1. And there's some new houses built in the 80s that might be 3 to an acre, but certainly not 4. There just isn't anything around there like that. I just disagree with that. So this, where Mr. Young is trying to build is kind of horseshoed right into the middle of our subdivision. And the people that live there now that we're representing, unfortunately, they're in their 70s, 80s, 90s. And it's just a real imposition for them to get out to meetings like this, unfortunately. So that's why we came to try to speak for them. But it's something maybe that just of a lower density that matches the local aesthetics even more than Mr. Young was talking about. It's very nice that he wants to build something that for the elderly, but you can't guarantee that who's going to move into a house when you build it, and you certainly can't restrict it. So anything that we could do to, if not stop it completely, get something that's just a little more reasonable in the people that live there in our eyes, it would be really appreciated.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Young, would you like to respond to any of that?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Can I give some of my time to somebody else after he's done?
Where were we on time?
He's got 4:25 left.
He has how much?
Mr. Johnson has 4 minutes, 24 seconds left, and Mr. Johnson has 2 minutes, 56 seconds left.
Okay. So Mr. Johnson, you have 2 minutes and 56 seconds. if somebody wants to speak. And then, Mr. Young, you will have. Okay, 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay. All right.
It's Beverly Smith, 409 Basilfield Drive. Our property butts up to this property. And we really would like for it to see it go just 2 per acre at the most. The road, Sevierville Pike, if anybody knows, they're promoting bicycle riding. We don't need any more traffic on Sevierville Pike. It's almost a 1-lane road. The buses travel that road for the school systems. You almost have to get in the ditch. It's horrible. And thanks to Mr. Snowden, he had in rumble strips put in the road, which saved my life about 2 weeks ago. But we can't handle the traffic on that road, even though it might not seem like that many pieces. So 2 to 1 would be really. And plus the drainage issue in that area is another issue. The drainage goes right through this, what he's wanting to develop, 6 acres, and he's not going to get 6 acres with the drainage issues.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Young.
So obviously the drainage issues will be addressed in part of our design plan. We have 2 retention ponds planned to help with that water mitigation. I have talked with Snowden about the traffic, and it seems as though that has not been a major concern for the county. This isn't a planned growth area. If you look at the parcel 2 down, I believe it was 7803. They've just been approved for 3.5 acres or 3.5 per acre on their 11.5 acres. They have pushed that down and clustered it. So the lots that they're proposing are smaller than what I'm hoping to do at the 25. After talking with some of the commissioners over the course of running this, I do feel like the Planning Commission may have gotten this right at 4, and I can make this a feasible project at 4 per acre, which the Planning Commission was completely in favor for. They had voted 11-2. The 2 that voted against were hoping to give me additional units, but they were all agreeable to the PR, and at 4, I believe I can make this work.
Okay, thank you.
And we had discussed also about the potential for a buffer, if that's something that would help with the residents on the south side. On the north side of the parcel, there's 2 dilapidated houses that are on a kind of a dirt road, and it wouldn't impinge on them at all.
Okay, thank you. Commissioners, you have any questions for Mr. Young?
Sorry, Madam Chair.
Commissioner Fox?
Thank you. Thank you. Which project did you say had recently been approved at 3.75?
It was 3.5. It was the 7V-24-RZ, and that is at 7803 Sevierville Pike.
Oh, okay. So it was from July 2024.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I just wasn't familiar with that. Okay. And who else have you talked to? What other commissioners?
I did go to the South Doyle Homeowners Association because that's something you had suggested, and I explained to them my plan for in-place aging. I've also talked to commissioners on this board. Jay Larson, I've spoken with you. I spoke with Commissioner Oster, Commissioner Frazier.
Okay.
Just to kind of get some input. I talked with, I believe it was Amy Davis, to find out if, what conditions we can put on it to help make it more agreeable to the location. There is an old house there that's got a driveway right off Sevierville Pike, so that would go away and it'd be a single entrance with the buffer off the street, and then houses aligning a single road up the middle.
Okay.
The turnaround.
Any further questions?
Oops.
Commissioner Hill?
Turned on the wrong one. Thank you, Chair Oster. I'm looking at the overview on this and talking about compatibility with what's surrounding it. Roughly, if you count the homes that are directly to the right of it, I think I counted 7, and basically picked them up and put them in that lot. It looks like 14 or 15 would actually be totally compatible in that area if you were trying to keep it more with what was around it. That's just a comment, Commissioner Fox, as far as looking at what's near it.
Thank you. Are you done, Commissioner Hill? Thank you. All right, any further discussion? All right, I will turn it over to Commissioner Fox.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If I'm going to be a dutiful representative of my district, I've received, and not just the folks that spoke, but numerous emails and South Knoxville Speaks Out and Next Door statements that they oppose this particular project. And Mr. Young he's a great guy. I've talked to him. We talked at the Southdale Neighborhood Association meeting that he appeared at. But in order to, because of the community opposition, and also because of, I believe that overall these are mostly havoc or lots in the area, I'm going to move that this be, that his proposal be adopted at 2 dwelling units per acre. That's my motion.
I've got a motion on the floor by Commissioner Fox and a second by Commissioner Lee. And voting is open.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner Jay.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Commissioner Fox, I guess I'm a little confused. You just approved one at 4 units an acre because it's consistent with the comprehensive plan. This is the same 4 units an acre, and it is also consistent with the comprehensive plan. If the Knox County has changed since all the other neighbors who had put in, I'm guessing that was the 70s, 80s. And we went through a comprehensive plan for where growth area is. This fits everything that our plan says it fits. Tell me how this is different than the one that we just approved at the exact same density, which is also in a growth area.
Thank you, Commissioner Jay. Those are some great points. I admit those are some great points. But the previous one, first of all, I think no one doubts my reputation to seek low-density development. And I made clear repeatedly with Mr. Roten's project that I was willing to agree to a higher density per acre because it was going to remove an eyesore. And he was going to put in a screen that would mitigate the higher density, and it would restore the scenic character of John Sevier Highway at that particular location. So to me, that was a fair trade. Here we don't have that. Here, this is not a scenic highway. Sevierville Pike's not a scenic highway. We've heard community opposition to this particular project. There are concerns about drainage, and if you're going to have 2 units per acre, or if you're going to have 4 units per acre, there's going to be a lot less hard surface and drainage if you are reduced down to 2 units per acre. And so in my opinion, you're talking about apples and oranges. And also, I mean, as there was no community opposition to Mr. Roten's. So for all those reasons, I believe that they're just two different situations, and that's the reason I have a different vote.
I'll come back after. Some other folks want to speak, so I'll come back.
Commissioner Thompson, you want to speak?
Sorry.
Commissioner Thompson had his light on, then he turned it off, so I wasn't sure. Wanted to make sure.
No, I was just trying to take it all in. To Commissioner Hill's point, where or observation, I'd say, where 13 or so units would be more consistent with the surrounding area. And understand what you're wanting to do as far as, senior living and bring age in place. But that's certainly, I guess, a type of housing that is not overabundant in the county is certainly needed as well. So, but to Commissioner Jay's point, to avoid, I guess, inconsistencies in what we approve and what we don't, and whatnot, I understand where Commissioner Fox is coming from. I would like to offer a substitute motion at 3 units an acre. Because it is, I don't feel that 4 is necessarily consistent with what is around it and with what the neighbors have, concerns they've raised. But I don't think a denial or maybe 2, maybe a little too low. But I think 3 would be more of that middle ground, because they were starting at 5, and it was already brought down to 4. And so I think I'd like to make a substitute motion for 3.
Okay, we've got a substitute motion on the floor by Commissioner Thompson and a second by Commissioner Hill. Commissioner Jay.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I guess I was hoping we'd come back and have more conversation before we just keep adding on top of more substitute motions. But I think this project is indicative of where we, as a commission, are struggling. We spent 3.5 years and millions of dollars coming up with a plan, and we don't often follow our own plan. I have struggled month after month, over and over, and it has nothing to do with Sevierville Pike and has nothing to do with these particular neighbors. But what's the point of what we did if we don't follow it? We have a need for housing, and when we approve less housing, we make houses more expensive. We have a population of seniors that are doubling in the next 10 to 20 years. And when we have less opportunities for housing for them, we make it more expensive and harder to live here. And so we went through a plan for doing this. I would ask the secondary motion to consider 4 units an acre. He applied for 5. The commission voted for 4. The comprehensive growth plan says it's appropriate. Planning says it's appropriate. If not here, where? We keep cutting our own feet off of our own plan, and it's becoming useless to the point where I'm not sure we should follow it at all if we constantly are not looking at the bigger picture here. So I would ask the secondary motioner to make a substitute motion for 4 units an acre, but that's up to you.
I'll keep it at 3. Thank you.
Okay. Any further discussion? Commissioner Hill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I do actually think, Commissioner Jay, that 3 per acre does still fall within our PR plan. So it isn't really fair to say we're not following the new plan. 3 per acre, it does in fact fit on a PR zoning. I do support what Commissioner Thompson said about this, at least then keeps it more consistent with what's already there. And something I do have to bring out, and Sir, Mr. Young, this is no reflection on you whatsoever, but I am about to get burned on one that's going to come back before us that stated that they were going to do 1 level for senior housing, and I hope and pray that you do, and I'm sure your intentions are absolutely to do that, but we can't ensure that. We cannot ensure that, and he could turn around and get a offer for twice the price tomorrow and sell it. And again, that isn't directed at you personally. Yeah. We all know that sometimes that happens. So as much as we like the promise of appropriate housing for seniors, that isn't anything we have any control over. So I just urge this body to kind of keep that in mind as we're approving these plans. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Young, really quick.
I will say that I did look at alternative zoning options for like rural agricultural, but with the amount of infrastructure that needs to be placed and the amount of space that we are going to need for those 2 retention ponds, one at the northeast corner and one at the northwest corner of the property for drainage, and then you add the road in, there was just no way to do it under a different zoning besides the PR. And then again, with the cost, the 4 is where I need to be to get this project forward.
Okay. Commissioner Fox.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I did want to mention a couple other points. One is I don't agree that we have a need for housing, okay? But in any regard, South Knox County already has something like 2,000 houses or 2,000 dwelling units getting ready to come online. Is that right, Mr. Johnson? Isn't that what you calculated? Based upon what has been approved over the past couple years and basically before I took office. And that's all hitting now. And so I said this to Mr. Young at the meeting. I said, you know what, if you proposed this 5 years ago, or if you proposed it 5 years from now, that might be a really good proposal. Right now is not a good time, though, because we are getting ready, South Knox County is getting ready to encounter the manifestation of all of this building. We don't know how it's going to affect everything. We know, that models are built about traffic and how many trips are made per household and all that kind of stuff, and how many theoretical additions to schools and runoff and things like that. We have all this in theory, but it's getting ready to hit in practicality, and we don't know how it's going to play out. And that's why I'm opposing development. One of the reasons I'm opposing development in South Knox is we could be heavily taxing the already frail infrastructure of South Knox County with all this new building, and then we're just keeping it going. And just because it's in the future, like just because it's in the plan that we're going to, or the growth plan, doesn't mean you have to do it right now. And that's kind of the philosophical basis that I know that they're concerned about, and that's underneath a lot of my opposition to higher density zone. So that's thank you for letting me say my piece, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Commissioner Durant.
Thank you, Madam Chair. You answered my first question, which was, can you do 3 feasibly? And the second one is, I don't know if they're running together or if you actually mentioned something of a buffer. Did you include that would be something you would do, or?
I would be amenable to that if you wanted to put it on as a substantive motion.
Okay. Remind me, did you say on the eastern portion of the property?
It would be along the south side that runs parallel to the Basilfield Drive.
Okay.
Those houses that are up against the road, but they have a large backyard, so it would just be right along that edge.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Commissioner Durrett, were you wanting to add the condition of a buffer on the eastern border to the motion, or?
No, I was considering doing that if we could potentially change the zoning, the density, but I don't know how that would work.
Okay. Are you okay? Commissioner Jay.
Yeah, just to clarify, I think Commissioner Thompson, I think Commissioner Dura was saying if it was 4 units an acre, then she would probably put the condition of also having a buffer down the east side. But if it's going to stay 3, then the buffer would just be on the south side. Because otherwise you're just adding, more expense with less opportunity to actually have a project work. And the applicant is essentially saying, if it's 3 units an acre, he's just not going to build this. He's just going to turn around and resell it to somebody because the financials don't work. So I think that's what she was saying is if your substitute motion was 4, then there'll be an additional buffer to buffer these neighbors from the neighborhood, but it doesn't make sense unless if it's 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think if with the lower density anyway, that there would be more of a buffer there naturally, because you're not doing 4 units an acre. So at 3, the standard buffer is typically there. So
yeah, and I'll just the podium. I just can't understand why you can justify 4 up the street and not justify 4 here. I understand you think it's blighted and that gets subjective of, what's blighted and what's not. He said there's an old house on here. Maybe this is blighted too. I think it's terribly disingenuous to approve a 4 unit an acre plot for somebody that you have a close relationship with, last item, and then to not do the exact same thing right down the street for something else. And I think we're losing sight of the fact that if you continue to make it harder to provide housing, and you make it harder for seniors, and you make it harder and more expensive, then people are not going to be able to live here. And we are exacerbating our own problem again and again per every housing report. So I'll leave it at that.
Thank you. Commissioner Thompson?
thank you, Madam Chair. Regarding the 4 units an acre that keeps getting brought up, Mr. Roten came to us before, and it was highly contentious. He wanted 7, and then he went back to Planning Commission and tried to do PR, and they denied it. And then he brought it back to us, wanting RA, and he's going to have 3 to 4 with RA. I think, we had him jump through the hoops because what he kept asking for wasn't appropriate. And then finally staff said, no, this actually does look somewhat appropriate there. Here, they were initially asking for 5, and then settled at 4 at Planning Commission. The surrounding area, as Commissioner Hill pointed out, looks more appropriate at 3 to keep with the character of the area. I do feel that 2 is overcorrecting for that area, but 3 is more appropriate, but still consistent within the suburban residential place type. 3 is still appropriate.
I understand what you're saying.
And
I just think I'm saying I think it's disingenuous to argue 4 based upon an opinion of blight. And
I didn't make that argument for blight.
I know.
I didn't.
Then to do 4 in an area that is not the case, and I just don't understand the inconsistency.
Well, and when you're looking at 4, it wasn't even 4 an acre. It was literally 4 units. 4
units an acre.
Well, it's Roden. It was RA, and there were literally 3 or 4 parcels that they could get in there. So, I just feel like this is the middle ground between the 4 that doesn't appear to be consistent, and 2 is overcorrecting, and so 3, as Commissioner Hill pointed out, is more consistent with the area. This is where I did what I did.
Commissioner Russell?
Thank you, Chair Oster. I agree with Commissioner Thompson and Commissioner Hill. I think that 3 units an acre is a reasonable amount for both the neighborhood and for both the developer. We're not overcorrecting or not overgiving to the developer, but we're not overcorrecting for the residents. In addition, I would say that in regards to the comprehensive plan and the growth plan, those are plans. The reason that we're elected is because we're human beings and we can judge each case individually, similar to the way that judges judge law. Every case is individual. And so it is totally reasonable to, based on entrance, based on topography, based on utilities available, to make different decisions on different pieces of property. And that's what we're elected to do. If we're going to just follow the plan, let's just feed it into AI and let them make the decision.
Commissioner Jay?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And Commissioner Russell? And Commissioner Fox?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Well, I want to thank Commissioner Russell for that, but just reiterate what Commissioner Thompson said, which is that there's a big difference between approving 4 houses or 3 or 4 houses versus approving 30 houses or 25 houses. And, that matters too. The volume for a particular project is another factor. So, thank you.
All right. We have gone around the bend and back again. So, Madam Clerk, will you read the substitute motion so we know where we are?
Our substitute motion is to approve at 3 dwelling units per acre.
All right. Now, voting is open. Okay, you may change your vote. And the votes are closed, Madam Clerk. And that passed 7 yes, 3 no. Congratulations. We need to go back to number 7.
And that was a request of David Markovich.
Mr. Markovich here. All right, so I will turn this over to Commissioner Thompson.
All right. I guess I'd like to postpone this till February.
Okay, you make a motion on that? Perfect.
That's fine.
That's okay. So motion's on the floor by Commissioner Thompson, second by Commissioner Frazier. All right, voting is open. Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah, postpone. Do we now? Oh, yeah, after this, if their city county, if their meeting's still going on. Yeah.
Thompson was the motion and second was Frazier. And Frazier. There we go. Motion's made by Commissioner Thompson and second by Commissioner Frazier, and voting is open. Oops.
Madam Chair, what are we voting to defer it? Is that
Defer
what-
it for 30 days. Yeah, because he didn't show up. All right, you may change your vote. And voting is closed, Madam Clerk. And that passed. And now we were on to the ordinance.
Item 12, ordinance O-25-12-101. Consideration of an ordinance amending the Knox County Code Appendix A zoning, Article 6, revising Section 6.10, 6.30, 6.40, and 6.50, and adding a new Section 6.90 pertaining to vested rights following recent legislative actions, and the adoption of the Knox County Comprehensive Plan. This amends ordinance O-90-9-130, adopted September 10th, 1990, as amended. And this is on second reading.
Thank you. All right, we have got a motion to approve by Commissioner Rawls and a second by Commissioner Fox.
I withdraw that second, I'm sorry.
Okay,
I didn't see a way to withdraw it.
all right, Commissioner Durrett. So Commissioner Rawls and Durrett and Commissioner Russell.
Thank you, Chair Oster. I would like to make a motion that we postpone this for 30 days. I had several questions that I brought up last month, and then that I brought up during the public hearing that I would just like to get additional clarification on before we vote on this.
I'd second that.
So it's a substitute motion.
All right, we have a substitute motion. Russell and Thompson was the second. Okay, any further discussion? All right, seeing none, voting is open.
Madam Chair,
Yes, ma'am.
so we're voting on Commissioner
Russell's motion to
Thompson.
postpone.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got it, thank you.
Yep. All right, you may change your vote. And voting's closed, Madam Clerk. That passed 7-3. Commissioner Russell, will you get with Director Brooks?
Yes, ma'am.
Give her plenty of time to answer that, Director Brooks. Commissioner Russell will be reaching out
Yes,
for
absolutely.
further clarification on this.
Thank you.
All right, we have no public forum. Do we have any other business? Okay.
Nope.
Commissioner Thompson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just for clarification, with the potential weather that's coming in this weekend, if schools are closed, we're closed, correct? How do we?
We'll make that decision.
Okay.
I mean, the roads are bad, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We will keep everybody informed and updated. Commissioner Durrett.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Director Boot, don't we also have the ability to meet electronically?
That's what I was going to ask.
Well, I have the rules right here. I think we did.
It was voted.
I was going to say, I think we voted on the electronic voting.
No, statewide, I thought they voted last.
Electronic meeting.
Electronic meeting.
Yeah.
Electronic
That was on our
meeting.
legislative agenda.
We did, this would be different. So what was just approved at the last session was the ability to meet, like to attend a meeting virtually if you had, for medical reasons or a death in the family or that sort of thing. But I think we've always had the ability, and that was for an individual while the rest of the board was meeting in person. That's what just was added. I think we've almost always had the ability to meet the entire board virtually due to inclement weather, but I could be mistaken.
So we will keep everybody apprised. Obviously, the weather could go one direction or who knows. So we will keep everybody up to date. All right, if we have you're done, Commissioner Durant? Okay. Seeing no further business, do I have a motion to adjourn? Got a motion by Commissioner Thompson, second by Commissioner Durant. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it, and we are adjourned. Junior Commission, sit still.
I do have to have votes before I can.
Oh, we do have to vote. Sorry about that. Yeah. Just vote. Commissioner Fox, can you vote, please? Can you vote? All right, close the vote, and that passes.